distance from Matty Keegan's. Jerry, yes, he's in bother. Yes, yeah, one arm in. The second arm is in. Now, when he... Yes, I think he's eventually got into it. He has indeed. And I see Twinkle Toes, Mr. Michael Wims has togged out. Playing for the Rolling Stones. Two teams this evening, the Rolling Stones in white and the Beatles in green. In the green and white hoops. Johnny Waters coming here to the sideline beside us here. Johnny, one of the greatest cornerbacks. Uses his right hook for a prop. Expert comments here coming from Mr. Joe Foley all the way from Letterkenny this evening. This game now is just about to start. On the Rolling Stones team, in goal, Jerry McSherry, John Waters, Johnny Wallace, John Harrison, John McGovern, Michael Kelly, David Carmody and Michael Wims. Shaking hands there all around. Keelty and Wims in a friendly tussle there. On the Beatles team, Frank Keelty, Jim Connor, Michael Waters, Johnny Foley, Brian Conway, John Kelly, Hugh Quinn and Ned Gallagher. So, the Beatles have the touch-off. David Carmody organising this forces here. The ball has to go forward. It goes to show you how long since Jim O'Connor kicked the ball. The ball goes forward. Danny Foley has it. Michael Kelly tackles Jim O'Connor. Danny Foley, yes, it's all very... Brian Conway has it. Down the wing, beats one man. Carmody comes in. Carmody is down. Yes, Jim Connor shoots from a long range. A great effort by Jim. And Jerry McSherry has no trouble seeing that one away. But already, they have gone for David Carmody bald-headed. The youngster out among all those men who had to be over 40 or over 14 stone to qualify for this game. The ball is out. It's a throw to the Beatles. Johnny Waters organising his defence. McGovern there, smiling away. He's coming in to mark Johnny Foley. Johnny Foley up at the head. A great effort and a great save by Jerry McSherry. Out to Johnny Wallace. Brian Conway in like a terrier. Wallace is coming again. Johnny Foley kicks it away. John Kelly to Keelty. Danny Foley clears it out to Michael Waters. Michael is just hasn't gone into the game as yet. Throws it to David Carmody. Throws it to Michael Kelly. Michael is through. He shoots and Ned knocks it out for a corner. Fergal Harrison, the referee this time. And I doubt that some of his decisions will be questions before the evening is out. Mr. Foley here, have you any comments to give on the game so far?
No, just that Dave Carmody's legs are looking very sexy today.
Thank you, thank you. Foley, and it's deflected for John Kelly, tried in vain to keep it in there. Play on, says the referee. Brian Conway on the break for the Beatles. Tackled by David Carmody. Carmody getting in the leg there several times. Mr. Wims, twinkle toes, plays it out to the wing. Can he get another chance? Brian Conway, held up by Johnny Wallace. And Johnny kicking there like hell. Carmody on the way through. And Ned Gallagher has it all under control. Tessie O'Connor really enjoying it down there. Out as far as Brian Conway, the star player so far for the Rolling Stones. John Kelly, a veteran of many years of junior soccer. Carmody there didn't bother with Brian Conway. Through to Danny Foley. Out to Brian Conway and John McGovern. The bearded John waiting for the ball to go out. Yes, and John last back at Conway. Johnny Waters. That is, and it's a throw to the Beatles. Brian Conway anxious to get on with this game. John Kelly on a break upfield. Into Jim O'Connor. Johnny Wallace clears it. Johnny Wallace has it at his feet. Can Johnny? Yes, Johnny clears it up the field. Up as far as Twinkle Toes Wims. Tackled by Keelty. Kicked by Keelty. Very, very rough play there by Frank Keelty. David Carmody has the ball. He has it under control. In as far as beats Hugh Quinn, but the ball is gone wide. What do you think of that tackle there by Mr. Keelty on Mr. Wims there?
I think Keelty's a bit overweight for young Wims. He's a bit light. He's lost weight in the last few years, but we'll fatten up again very shortly and he should be able to run the wing in a stronger thing.
I think the skill will come out on top and therefore I think Michael shall win the battle on the day. It's great to have him back and the old strip, Cliffoney strip again. A throw, Johnny Waters really anxious to get onto it. Hasn't lost his will to win and he throws it back out. Many's the sideline kick he put back out over the line. He hasn't lost the old touch. Jim O'Connor now. Michael Kelly didn't really get into the game. He was running about there like a like a greyhound. Danny Foley squares it to John Kelly, beaten by McGovern, and Jerry McSherry is out and clears it. He wouldn't go down. Jim Connor over the bar. The Beatles really putting on a great attempt there to score. Johnny Walters now halfway up the field with this kick out. He's halfway up the field. He clears his lines. A great ball out over the line again. A feature of Johnny's game. They're trying to feed the speedy Mr. Wims, Michael Wims there on the right. They think he has the pace and the skill to beat Keithley, but time will tell. Jim O'Connor with the ball. Danny Foley being ushed out of it by John McGovern. McGovern clears his lines, comes up the meal and clears his lines. Gets a tip on the face there from Jim O'Connor. Hugh Quinn with a great clearance as far as Danny Foley, and Walters out with a great clearance. Michael Walters goes to handle the ball. John Harrison, Miley, his first touch of the ball. Yes, Mr. Wing. Carmody is through. Keithley is out through. Keithley rolled. But down David Carmody. A very, very good tackle indeed by Frank Keithley. And he apologises to David. David is complaining to the referee. But it's a throw to the Rolling Stones. A corner kick actually to the Rolling Stones. Michael Kelly to take the kick. Will they use the high man in the box? It's a free kick. Sorry, it's a free kick. Carmody with the free kick. Will he drive it low and hard past Ned Galler in the goal? He does it best and just shaves the far upright. So, this game really a very lively encounter indeed, with chances at both ends. Hugh Quinn kicks it out. Michael Kelly tries to intercept. Michael Walters and John Harrison tussle for possession, and it's a throw to the Beatles to be taken by Jim O'Connor. Jim in as far as Danny Foley. Danny controls it. Jim comes again. Jim puts it out to Danny Foley. Danny beats one man, beats two men. Johnny Walters is in there. Carmody. And Walters is away up the field. Stopped by John Kelly. Brian Conway on the line. And Johnny Wallace has the ball. Throws it to Johnny Walters. Johnny Walters is down. Johnny Wallace is down. David Carmody has the ball. Out the wing to Michael Kelly. Kelly keeping in play. Very well done. It comes across Keithley. He beats Keithley. Michael Kelly with a shooting position. And it's a corner. A corner to the Rolling Stones. Michael Wims was inside him there, and he just didn't see him. He wasn't able to pick him out. So a corner by David Carmody to be knocked in. Can Michael Wims get on the end of one of these chances? Yes, this could be his chance. He flicks it. Oh! And wide. Michael Kelly miscued. Michael Wims is really coming into his own there now, Joe, isn't he?
Yeah, he came in well there with a back heel and he just narrowly missed, but Kelly and his long thin legs, he missed another good chance there. I think we'll have to pull him off very shortly.
Indeed, thank you. And we also have Peter McHugh here. Peter might have a few comments. Peter McHugh says about Michael Kelly, pull him off. So it's clear out the field now. The Beatles, Brian Conway on the break, past John McGovern, past Johnny Walters. Can he get to the ball before it goes out? Yes, he does. Pushed by Johnny Walters. It's a throw, Danny Foley has it. Danny now with a chance. Can Danny score? And a great save by Jerry McSherry. Michael Kelly, Michael Walters clears his lines. A great pass to Conway. David Carmody, silken skills there at David. Up the wing, Michael Kelly in no man's land as usual. A throw to the Beatles. The Beatles in the green and white hoops and the Rolling Stones in the white. So Jim O'Connor with the throw. John Kelly there also playing with them. John McGovern heads it out there. That's a corner. That should be a corner. A corner indeed, yes. A corner to the Beatles. John Kelly going over to take this corner. Hasn't really settled down to this game, John. Announced his retirement there last night in the pier head. Hugh Quinn comes through and a great effort by Hugh. Just over the top. So chances at both ends. Both keepers are being troubled, but Jerry McSherry and Ned Galler have really looked after any trouble that came their way with great ease. Jury really looking a little out of shape, not that much. Still has a good football on brain. John McGovern there gives it back to him. Danny Foley comes in. Well kicked out there. Mr. Wims. And cleared by Hugh Quinn. John Harrison heads it, and John, I think, is a wee bit top heavy there at the moment, and he falls to the ground. So now, a big crowd enjoying this great contest. John Harrison clear up and heads it well. Johnny Wallace hasn't got into the game at all yet. Brian Conway with a shot. John McGovern clears it. The play has been stopped by the referee. There's a bit of a mix-up here. We don't know what's happening. The referee isn't really in command of this situation at all. Oh, I think it's half-time. We have been told by numerous people here today he's liable to walk off at any stage. A lovely chip by Jim O'Connor. Keelty and Ned Guller on Michael Wims. His silken skills. And Michael Wims, I think, has the chance to score a penalty. There's a penalty, yes, to the Rolling Stones. A penalty. Michael Wims to take the penalty. Can he score? Michael Wims facing Danny Foley. Can he score? The crowd are really on their feet here at this one. Very, very nerve-wracking. Can he score? Cleans down his trousers. Up he comes. He shoots. And Danny Foley saves well. Very good save there. I think a rush of blood to the head there. Fanny Kennedy getting on to him down there on the line. You can't talk about football anymore, says Kennedy. Really, the Beatles were let off the hook that time. But Michael Wims causing them an awful lot of problems there in defence. Brian Conway with a throw. Hugh Quinn, a great effort. Michael Kelly on the break. Good pass from Jerry McSherry. In comes Frank Keelty. Has Frank playing a stormer there in defence. Frank is really fit for his years. Really running about there like a schoolboy. David Carmody hasn't really shown at all in this game. Michael Kelly is in. Ned Galler clears his lines. Handball by Brian Conway. It's a free kick. Do they see Michael Wims in there in the corner? Can they see Michael Wims? David Carmody push it away. John Walters flicks it in. Mr. Wims has it. Oh, he just his control let him down on the last moment. Brian Conway has the ball on the break for the Beatles. John McGovern cuts him out. Johnny Walters up the field. Michael Kelly comes to collect. Michael Kelly has the ball out to David Carmody. No, he holds on to it. Can he get into it? Really out of his class here this evening, John Kelly. Kicked out by Danny Foley. Jim Connor, David Carmody gets the ball and shoots so far out. A brilliant effort by David, but that again is skill letting him down again. It has really been a personal battle today between Frank Keelty and David Carmody, captains of both teams. Frank, captain of the Beatles, and David Carmody, captain of the Rolling Stones. Really has been a tough duel. So a kick out by Hugh Quinn. A fine kick by Hugh. Up to the far side of the field. John McGovern under pressure. Johnny Waters clears out for a throw to the Beatles. Second half, about 5 minutes on the way. Ned Gallagher now. One goal, I think, would decide this match. Michael Wims had a great chance. Missed the penalty there. Just in the first half. Missed the penalty. Jim Connor goes past Johnny Wallace. John McGovern lifts up the ball and decides that it wasn't, he thought it was a throw himself, so that decision has gone against John. So Jim O'Connor to put in this throw, kick, and John Harrison clears it. John Kelly misses it once again. John Kelly really not getting into the game at all. It's a green ball. Frank Keelty with the throw. Frank looking for a free man. Sees Michael Waters. Michael Kelly clears his lines. No scorers yet. Hugh Quinn going across there. Michael Waters talking there to Frank Keelty. Tell him I was up there and I'm down here now. Danny Foley clears his lines. Johnny Wallace, he takes it on his chest, bounces over his head. Michael Kelly whimses in the corner. Can he get it into him? Michael Kelly really doing well there. Can he get the cross in as far as Michael Wims? No, he can't. Michael Wims is lingering on the 6-yard box all even. This is his chance, maybe. Oh, Danny Foley saves again. And it's a throw to the Rolling Stones. John McGovern to take this throw. Michael Kelly beats Ned Goller, shoots. Frank Keatley clears his lines and another throw. So the Beatles under enormous pressure from the Rolling Stones at the moment. Big Dave comes to take the throw. Michael Wims here on the touchline. Johnny Wallace looking eagerly for the ball. Gives in to Michael Kelly. Controls it well, but Hugh Quinn clears his lines. John Kelly has the ball. There's a free kick, a free kick, a free kick. Michael Wims is on the far post. Can he see him? Does he see him? And wide. A poor effort there by David Carmody. Well, Michael, bad kick out by Hugh and a straight for a throw to Rolling Stones. Could we have one goal in this game? Packy Harrison now really impressed by his fellow schoolmates. Michael Kelly going through, stopped very well. Gives out to Johnny Walters. Johnny Walters comes back. Can he get the cross in? Yes. Michael Wims has it. Michael Wims has it. Wims has it. Oh, well taken there by Hugh Quinn. John McGovern has it. McGovern takes a shot himself. It must be another penalty. It has to be another penalty. Another penalty. Who will take this penalty? The ball was handled by Frank Keatley. Who's going to take this penalty? Johnny Walters is there. Frank Keatley is getting the red card. Frank Keatley is getting the red card. And a really sad ending to Frank's game here today. Really played very well. He's given back cheek to the referee, which I don't blame him for. A very, very crude and unjust decision there by the referee. Johnny Walters to take the penalty. He shoots and misses. And he misses. So the Rolling Stones have missed two penalties. Two penalties. John McGovern can't believe it. John McGovern shakes his head in disbelief as yet another golden opportunity goes a begging. Hugh Quinn waiting to get the ball to kick it out. Michael Wims played very well today but missed that penalty, which really he should have scored. A man of his capabilities should have scored. Game I think is virtually up. Hugh Quinn kick it out. Michael Kelly organising his forces again. And again, this ball this evening has seemed to be destined for this right hand touchline all evening. David Carmody take this a long throw, a short one. Johnny Wallace on the far corner. And John McGovern kicks it wide. So that's the final whistle. The game is over. A draw. 0-0. Oh, hard luck there by Jerry McSherry. Put it onto the post or crossbar. But it's 1-1. Now, John McGovern, the bearded John McGovern, from Tullahan, originally, to face Danny Foley. John kicks it into the empty net, but that doesn't count. He has to put it in against, he has to face Danny Foley. So John McGovern facing Danny Foley for the second penalty for the Rolling Stones. 1-1 at the moment. John comes up, shoots left-footed, and a great shot into the top right-hand corner of the goal. 2-1 to the Rolling Stones. Now, Jerry McSherry back in goal to face Brian Conway. Cool Brian, the cool, clean hero. Let's see Brian. Is he as cool now as he normally is? Up he comes, shoots, and a great save by Jerry McSherry. Brian tried to place it there and it didn't really come off. So, the Rolling Stones are 2-1 up. Michael Cricket Kelly to take the third one against Danny Foley. And a great goal by Michael Kelly. 3-1 to the Rolling Stones. 3-1. And that is the end. The Rolling Stones win 3-1. Scorers David Carmody, Michael Kelly and John McGovern. And for the Beatles, Jim O'Connor. So, well done, 2-1 and all. White and the Canavon in green and white hoops.